Hey guys, today's a special map release video, but I've completely forgot what comes first. Oh yeah, roll the cinematics. Yo, how's it going everyone? It's Geerzy here, and today I'll be releasing my new map called High Speed Hotdrops that allows you to improve your early game skills. Now if you already play a bunch of creative, you will love this, because it's a great island to play if you want to warm up, practice, or just have some fun, but make sure to drop a like before heading off to play it. With that said, there are quite a few awesome features to go over, as well as some hot drop tips later in the video, so let's get on with it. Alright, first I'm going to start with a quick overview of how the map works. To clarify, this is a combination of a hot drop mini battle royale with a zone wars twist, meaning the rounds are still fast like a minigame so you don't spend 10 minutes spectating each match in case you die right away. Now instead of turtles, you spawn in the air and can choose to land wherever you want, with a total of 2 minutes to loot up and fight before the circle starts to shrink and eventually fully close just like a zone wars. As I'm sure most of you have already noticed, the map is heavily inspired by Pleasant Park so that it could represent an actual in-game location to fight at, but at the same time I wanted to make it unique and customizable so it would fit better with this style of game mode. That's why it's quite a bit smaller, has custom buildings, construction roads, a swimming pool, beautiful terrain surrounding the town, and a lot more for you to discover. Moving on to the loot, there is a weird problem with chests where sometimes you can get grapplers and gliders, but Epic is always changing that stuff and it's not a huge deal, especially if you are playing it like a minigame. Besides that, there are chests and ammo crates that can randomly spawn as mega versions across different rounds, along with completely randomized floor loot almost exactly like in a real match. Of course, there are some extra things like slurp containers that actually work and apples in case the pool is too far away, but just keep your eyes peeled because you never know where you might find some chests or loot. Personally, what I like most about this map is you don't need a ton of people for it to be fun still, because in a real game, do you always see 16 people at every hot drop? No, exactly, so if you have 2, 4, or however many friends in a lobby, it will still be awesome. But of course, if you want those quick, action-packed rounds, that's where Creative Fill comes in handy. Put the code in the middle rift if you can and have fun with a larger group of players. Just make sure to consider pressing the Support a Creator button in the top left corner before it starts. I appreciate it. By the way, the code for the map is on screen now or in the description along with the link to save it to your queue. Now before you guys start commenting and asking if there is siphon, don't worry because there is. The settings are exactly like Arena, including the harvesting rate, the health and shield per kill, and even the 50 of each material you get after an elimination. And I don't mean to make this a plug, but I change and update my maps all the time and take a lot of feedback from you guys, so follow me on Twitter if you want to know right away when I do stuff like this, @Geerzy. Next, let's move on to some quick but useful hot drop tips that are meant not just for this map, but for early game fights in general. First, prioritize landing on a weapon over a chest or an empty roof. This is extremely important, especially during hot drops, because there are so many people landing close to you or even potentially in the same building. This is why guaranteeing yourself a weapon you see, such as an SMG or a pistol, is a lot less risky than opening a chest and potentially getting only a sniper or landing at a door and realizing it's empty. Next, in a real game, if you keep hot dropping and dying, it's best to take a break and calm down so you don't get too angry. But the beauty of this map is you can just continue to hot drop over and over again for practice and do things you normally wouldn't do, such as attempting a risky play by trying to get a chest on high ground where you will most likely end up in a pickaxe battle with your opponent. This is great practice for when situations exactly like that happen in a real match, making you a better player overall and giving you better reaction times. Hey, if you're still here, help me decide on the next version of the map that represents a different POI. For example, a Slurpy Swamps themed hot drop map or a Snowy Mountain themed one. So drop your ideas in the comments and I'll know you watched the entire thing. I hope you guys found this map interesting and exciting enough to make you want to try it out for yourself. Anyways, don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos or map releases. And if you want to support me further, make sure to use code Geerzy in the item shop before buying anything. With that said, have a fantastic day and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.